All right, so now we've got things in motion, right? We've got my VA going after podcasters, trying to land me some interviews there. We've got my funnel built that I know what I'm sending the audience to when I earn those interviews. And now on the POWER acronym, which we went over yesterday, public speaking, online presence, word of mouth, earned media, and retention. Today, I want to focus on my online presence. Now, in the past, I've made some huge mistakes, and those huge mistakes are I always had my favorite social media channel. Right? I always told myself Facebook has always been where I made my money, where I've built every business, so I've always purely focused on Facebook. What I've realized is by doing that, I was pigeonholing myself to one social media platform. There are so many new social media platforms now, and so many that different people choose, that if I pigeonhole myself into just Facebook, I'm only going to get my message in front of people in Facebook. So this time what I've done is I've connected to every channel that I possibly can, so this way I'm not missing any potential audience. What I've done is I've leveraged every social media channel. So I have a YouTube channel, a TikTok channel, an Instagram channel, a Facebook channel, this Facebook group. I have a Reddit. I have a Pinterest account. And now we have a podcast. So literally, no matter how the audience divulges their information, whatever content types that they like, whether they like images or videos or this social platform over that social platform, or they like listening to podcasts in the car, or they like watching YouTube videos, whatever it is that the audience enjoys, I have that option available. No matter how they like their content, I've got it all. Now, the most challenging part of that whole process is not building the social profiles. I've got it. It took me 5 minutes on each platform to build up that page. It was very simple. The hardest part is consistency, right? It's staying consistent in my content on all of those platforms. If we count it all out, that's 10 plus platforms that I'm trying to maintain. That's a lot of platforms to handle all at one time. And what I need is to be consistent. I don't need to just have one video that goes up every day. I need to have multiple posts every day. My goal is to have 3 posts per day on all of those social platforms. Now, obviously, I'm not going to have 3 podcasts in a day or 3 YouTube videos, but on the social platforms outside of those 2, I need to make sure that I'm streamlining that I have 3 posts a day every single day. In order to make that happen, there's no way I can jump in between a bunch of different platforms and copy and paste and copy and paste and copy and paste. I believe as a business owner, my most valuable asset is my time. So I need to streamline as many processes as possible, because making it to 7 figures in 12 months is a hefty goal. It's a big goal, and every minute counts. Every saved hour counts. So what I'm doing is I'm leveraging PressNation.io to manage all of my social platforms. What I can do is I can actually schedule content through PressNation.io using my own software to do it, and I will make sure that I'm staying consistent. And I can plan a month ahead at a time. Now, my videos are done daily, but my other content, I can plan a month ahead of time. So let me show you how I'm doing that through this. So what I'm doing is I'm coming to PressNation.io, and I'm going to leverage AI to help me create a month's worth of content for all of my social media channels. You'll see here I've got my content generator, and I can select different kinds of content here based on content type, the perspective, the industry, the topic, the audience type, everything else here. I go through this form and I tell the AI what kind of post I'm wanting it to write for me. Now, I'm not going to use the exact post that it gives me, but it's going to give me a general idea, and then I can restructure that idea into my own voice. I can select this post here, and then it suggests relevant images that I can use for the post. So I'll choose the image, I can choose the dimensions. I'll go in and I'll customize that image. I'll add some text. I'll add a little bit of customization to it so it's mine, right? And what I'm going to do is add organic here to the marketing strategy, because this post is about organic marketing. So I do that, I save the image, and I can come here and customize the text to be my voice, right? I'm not going to, sometimes it comes out generic when you have AI write a post, but what it helps me do is it helps me come up with an idea of what I should talk about, a question I can ask, a generalized topic, and then I can rewrite it and restructure it in my own voice and leave the hashtags because I like the hashtags it normally suggests on there. And then I'll select all of my images, I'll select the date, the time, and then I'll schedule the post. And now I can use this and I can recreate that over and over and over again for a month's worth of content. Now, my videos are not pre-recorded, so I can't do that same process, but what I'll do is I just showed you an example of how I'm using AI to generate the content for me. And again, remember, it's not that the AI is speaking for me, it's just helping me come up with ideas and I'm using my own words. I'm changing and editing it to fit my voice, but it's giving me an idea of what to talk about because that's a lot of content to come up with out of the blue. So I'm leveraging that, and I'm leveraging that to do the 2 posts a day on all the social platforms to make sure I have a month ahead of time. I always want to be a month ahead because if I have a month ahead, then I spend a couple hours creating that content, then I'm good for the next month to focus on building my business, and then I'll create the content again for the next following month.